Formula One is back in Montreal. Let's hope it's not going to be Groundhog Day. The local rodents have disrupted more than one race day here in the past. The Canadian Grand Prix is ready to kick off, and the only drama on the tracks we want to see is the best drivers in the world battling it out for a place on that podium. Gilles Villeneuve is a quick, free-flowing circuit in parts, with a stop-start aspect thrown in for good measure around the chicanes and hairpin bends. Medium-speed downforce will play a large part in avoiding the wall of champions and ensuring success at this iconic track. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. So, without further ado, let's get started. Thank you for joining us here today. Once practice is over, qualifying will be underway, and then the fight for pole begins. Ahead of the race tomorrow, the teams will be putting their practice data to use and making sure that their drivers have the very best chance of setting a lap time that will edge out the competition in qualifying. Drivers may know a track inside and out, but unless they have the setup to complement their ability, their efforts may be for nothing. Here we go, folks. It's time to get started. Race day has arrived and the time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
We saw a reasonably good qualifying performance from Ferrari, and they certainly have a good chance to capitalize during the race. Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. And the weather is sunny here today, apart from a few clouds. Let's hope they remain scattered on the horizon.
And each team will be hoping that fortune is on their side. So bon chance to them and their drivers for this Canadian Grand Prix. Quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid. And here's Ferrari. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. There's the other Ferrari. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. The race start is mere seconds away. This is it. We're moments away now at the Canadian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Very good lap.
We can take a look now. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And this, yes, this is where they spun out. There's been a crash. Sounds like a single car. Let's see what happened there. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Dear me, they won't have been expecting that.
slow down.
I think that was a crash. Let's take a closer look. We're just watching the Red Bull. There's the crash.
At the moment, we are the fastest car on track.
Let's have a look. Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved. They lose it there. That's the spin. And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances. Crashed out! Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. They've lost control, and there's the crash. They've locked up and gone straight on. We can take a look now. Now just focus on the Haas. It's a lockup, and that could be costly.
Speed confirming box. Box now, box.
Sounds like there's been a crash. Let's see what happened there. We're just watching the Red Bull. Dear me, they won't have been expecting that. And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame. We've just had a spin. Here's the replay. So this was the Aston Martin. And that spin is undoubtedly going to cost them time. Is that a lockup? Let's take a closer look. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. That lockup could have cost them dearly. There's been a crash. Let's have a look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. A definite collision there. That's very unfortunate. There's been contact and several cars involved. Let's take a look at the replay. Now just take a look at the McLaren. Goodness me, that is a serious collision. had a crash. Let's see what happened there. Now just take a look at the McLaren. Thank goodness nobody else was involved. That.
And last lap. And slow down now. And checkered flag.
Ferrari's driver performed magnificently here. Ferrari had a very good race, proving they're definitely a team to contend with.
Indeed, the team has demonstrated technical skill as well as a great deal of heart. They can be really proud of their efforts this weekend.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, we're heading back to the heart of the UK. Get ready for a race to remember in Silverstone, the cradle of Formula One.